And we are back once again at the agility pyramid, doing the laps, trying to make a bit of money. What episode number is this? Episode 8 of the progression of this account. Hope everybody had a good Christmas, New Year's. Now it's 2022, and one of several resolutions I have is to try to be more consistent with these uploads, to continue trying to improve the production quality. I'd like to play, in terms of RuneScape, I'd like to play the Ultimate Iron Man account more as well, and I'm looking forward to that. Already failed in an effort to have at least fortnightly uploads, but a lot of distractions around this time of year. Anyway, moving forwards, you'll remember that one of the goals for this account was to get an obsidian maul, and that's because I've basically just been parking this guy at barbarian fishing, and so it's got a high fishing level, high strength level, and a high agility level, and not a whole lot of anything else. And so now that it's time to train some of the other combat stuff, particularly prayer, I was looking at available weapons, and I feel the maul is going to be an unusual way to take advantage of this particular account build. But getting them all isn't quite so easy, especially on an Iron Man. It's a 1 out of 512 drop from some of the Tzhaar monsters, which take quite a while to kill, even safe spotting them with Mage. Or you can just buy it with Toggle. So that's where we're at the moment, earning some money from the pyramid, and then buying runes for casting and trying our luck at getting the drop. So I came here with something like 1,500 casts. I spent close to 400k all up, which is a lot of money at this stage of the account. I won't say it was a waste of time, because I got a lot of good magic XP, and coming out I hit 55 Mage, which is big for any account, but a UIM especially, just because that unlocked high alch, which is something I'm going to be using constantly the rest of the time I play. And then back to the pyramid to earn even more money. This time, however, I was of a mind to just try and buy them all, rather than leaving it up to RNG. I think I was talking about it a couple episodes ago. It ends up being quite a lot faster. The amount of money you spend to buy enough runes to cast to hit the drop rate is many times more than if you just trade the runes in. And after hitting 55 magic, there wasn't anything immediately else that I really needed. And also I just couldn't be bothered going through an endless cycle of grinding money, losing it all, grinding money, losing it all. So I spent most of a day just doing the agility pyramid, and by the end I had close to a mil. And then the only other thing needed for trading in Toggle is you have to have the gloves you get from the Karumtra achievement diaries. It doesn't matter what tier, even the easy ones, but you have to do that to get the more competitive rate when trading down in more Ulrek. I had all of the requirements already. I think some of the lowest diary requirements, with the exception being 40 mining. So I just headed over to the Iron Rocks, power mined that up until I got the level. Then over to Karamja to start doing the diary. Pick up some anti-poison because everything on this goddamn island poisons you. First up, swing across the rope bridge, which we did successfully. Actually looks kind of fun. Then we went and we got the gold ore that we trained so hard to get. After that, you have to take a ride on the boat in Brimhaven and then pick up some seaweed. Pro tip, you need to pick up 5, but it doesn't have to be 5 different ones. So you can just drop and pick up the same ones again 5 times and feel like you've accomplished something. Got to go and visit this little island offshore across the rickety rope bridge. I actually ended up coming across a dragon impling up near the volcano, but a long way from being able to catch those on this account. I tried to mind it, or I tried to keep an eye on it and go get my main, but someone else snagged it. And then one of the final tasks was to kill a jungle ogre, or a joga as the game calls it, and I wanted to do that with magic, so I headed over to the rune shop. And then I figured, while I'm here, I may as well just buy all of the death runes that I need to do the big trade, rather than make a separate trip. There's a handy calculator that you can get, so you're able to figure out the exact number you need, and it ended up coming to something like 3.3k death runes. You can also modify RuneLite slightly so that buy 50 is the default left click option. So you know, buy 250 hop worlds, buy 250 hop worlds. And there we are with the 3.3k death runes and 700k gold poorer. Blasted the Joga. Oh fuck. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a fire cape on a level 52 Ultimate Iron Man with no range, no prayer, no supplies, no safe spotting. No, we got a little bit unlucky this time, it looks like. It usually works, I swear. And then finally we collect the fruits of our labor, which is the Karimja Gloves one. We get a nice little XP lamp as well. And actually, this is the only XP lamp that you don't need a minimum requirement to use it on a skill. It gives a bit less XP though, so that's really nice. We don't have to hold on to it for a long time like the other one. Anyway, with the gloves equipped, we can now use it to get mates rates with the Tzhaar people. Heading over to the magic shop. Apparently the trade rate doesn't even go down. You can see, yeah. This is far from an original idea. There's a lot of other people doing it. And luckily, even though they've got several thousand already, several 100,000 with Chaos Runes, the price doesn't change based on their stock. So I'll get 18 each time, no matter what. I think the main thing people use this for is for buying the uncut onyx for Iron Man, because that's one of the few places in the game you can get it, so they need it for all of their onyx and zenite jewelry. I'm probably the only one dumb enough to actually do it to get the hammer, at least early game. You know, there's probably Iron Men who get it for the Master Clue step and whatnot. You can see, and thanks to the RuneLite plugin just selling it all, and we get a nice stack of Tokkul. Head on over to the weapon shop. 65k, and boom, we've finally got it. And let me tell you, it felt good. And only thing left now is to test it out. Got my mithril plate body, and all the worlds were overstocked with the plate legs, so I've got my warrior's kilt on. Oh yeah, that's what we were looking for. Melee training is going to be a lot better now. It's suddenly feeling worth it after grinding all of that agility pyramid. I'm gonna conclude this episode here. Thank you to anyone who watched. I'm gonna be looking to improve both the quality and frequency of these videos, so look forward to things to come.